Hey guys, welcome to Lethbridge Ghostbusters Presents Hook and Ladder the Geek Hour with Devin and Jonathan, and we're here on Jess FM and Jess TV, and we're super happy to be here, guys, and really excited to bring you another episode of our show here. And as well, we just wanted to make sure you guys are staying warm and safe out there in this winter weather. It's -2 right now. If you guys wanted to know what the weather is, it's currently -2. It's super cold out, guys, so make sure you guys are bundling up out there and whatnot. We wanted to talk about our Lethbridge Ghostbusters events here. We got a few events going on, or a few news things going on here, but I figured we'd get hooked up with our social media links, so I'm going to give it a couple of minutes here, and if you want, you're more than welcome, Jonathan, to get hooked up with our social media links, and then we can share all this stuff for you guys. Alright, here we go. Welcome to Lethbridge Ghostbusters. Let's turn that down. Copy. And we're going to share it to everybody now.
Where's the... right there?
Yep, the one that says live right now. Alright, guys. Getting logged in there. Alright. And... alright. Boom. I'm all linked up.
I can't find it.
Okay, well, it should be right there now. So if you guys are on, I hope you're on. If you can, drop a line, say hi. We totally love to see your guys' comments, and make sure you guys are actually online with us and watching the show. And yeah, if you like I said, if you guys are there, again, drop a line, say hi, and we'd love to do shout outs and whatnot too. So I figure we'll start with some Lethbridge Ghostbuster news. So talk about what Lethbridge Ghostbusters and what events and whatnot we have done. We've done recently. We've done the Children's Festival. We started that back in April, and that's how Lethbridge Ghostbusters, our events and whatnot and our gigs was born. And we had a fun time out there. It was a great time. Jonathan wasn't able to join us for that, but we had a great time doing interviews with the Lethbridge Herald and meeting a lot of kids and families, and as well raising money for and funds for the Bikers Against Child Abuse, and as well the Making Connections School program. And if you guys aren't familiar with the Making Connections School program, that is a program that we as Lethbridge Ghostbusters hold dear to our heart. It's a program that's involved with the educational system, and as well they help out with a bunch of assistance programs and all that other fun stuff. They as well help out with sports, so if your kids want to get into sports, they can hook you up with kids sports. If you are struggling at home with food, they can hook you up with the food bank. They can also help out with counseling and everything else if your family is struggling. And at the beginning of every year, they help out with a big bundle. And what we do is we sell all our merchandise. Jonathan's really big on selling the buttons. He's always out there representing hard and wearing his Lethbridge Ghostbusters t-shirt and selling those buttons. And all of our money and all of our finances goes towards that school program. And at the beginning of the year, the kids and the families, they can go collect a big school bundle, and that pays for all of their school clothes, all of their school supplies for the year, and they do supply some vouchers for clothing, and as well for shoes and food. They also help out with a few various other programs throughout the year, but that's again, up to you guys to hit them up at your local school, and to talk to your Making Connections school counselor, or hit up a school principal or vice principal, and they'll be able to get you connected. But yeah, those are the programs that we help out. And again, where we help out with that Making Connections program, and it's very dear to us. We've used my kids I've used their programs often, and they've helped us out. They've brought clothing and food, and helped out with the whole sports. So again, like, they're very helpful, and it's a very good cause. And again, these kids, they deserve nothing but the best tools and the best representation and all that. So that's what we're there for. And as well, with Lethbridge Ghostbusters, we also want to help out the youth and make sure that they're not always playing video games all the time, guys. We want to make sure that they're out there getting connected with the world, getting involved with us older people. I know we're not hip like the young generation are today, but we come from a fun generation too. And us being Lethbridge Ghostbusters, we'd like to enlighten kids. We like to help them out with science and education and all that fun stuff. We also started a Lethbridge Ghostbusters school program, but that type of thing, I can dive into that in a later episode. I'm going to just move on with our news here that we ended up helping out with the recent, with the recent zombie walk. That was another thing. Jonathan met us at Zombie Walk, and it was a fantastic experience and an amazing event. So I'm going to let Jonathan talk about meeting us at Zombie Walk and why he ended up joining the Lethbridge Ghostbusters and all that fun stuff.
So, like Devin said, I met them at the Zombie Walk. I was playing a Pokemon Go event with my girlfriend at the time that day, and we just came across. I figured since we're there, might as well check it out because I've never actually seen a Zombie Walk, what it's all about. So I went in, saw Devin and his wife and his kid there, and we talked a bit, bought a shirt. And then I think a week after that, I asked.
Yeah, it's about a week after that. Yeah,
the reason why I did ask is because I love the Ghostbusters. So I kind of figured, what's the best way to bring out the inner kid in me? Then going back and becoming the Lethbridge Ghostbusters to bring out the inner kid, and kind of not get blamed to being too childish. So that's pretty much why I asked Devin if I could help him, because I'm on AISH, so I don't do a lot of work. I don't do a lot of stuff. Like Devin said, try to get the kids that I do at home 24/7, play video games. So I figured do something, and I've enjoyed it ever since.
Yeah, and that's all we want to do, guys. We just want to be able to keep you guys busy, We don't want people to sit around and be depressed and whatnot. I know there's a lot of downtime during the winter season, and even sometimes during the summer, people can't find things to do. And that's what we Lethbridge Ghostbusters are all about, is wanting to keep kids and people interactive. We're also getting involved with events during the summer and whatnot. During the winter times, we're probably going to be slow. I don't see us being too busy. We might pick up. I'm hopefully going to pick up soon here with Lethbridge Ghostbusters. But yeah, no, during the summer and the fall season, we're pretty busy, and we like to keep the youth busy too. We just don't want them sitting around playing video games. So, but if you guys got anything going on during the winter time, Lethbridge Ghostbusters would love to help out. We'd love to come even to your guys' local libraries and do storytime reading. There's also a Ghostbusters Golden Kids book. I don't know if you're aware of that.
No, I didn't actually. No.
Yeah, no, there's actually a Ghostbusters golden book, if you remember those golden books back in the day that you'd get as kids and stuff.
Oh, yeah, those ones, yeah.
They actually created a Ghostbusters book, and the local public library invited us to come out there, and we weren't able to make it the last time because we had a few events that time, but I mentioned to them that, hey, we'd love to come out and read the Ghostbusters story to the kids and get them involved and knowing who we are and what the Ghostbusters are all about, because I loved it, man. It's been a part of my life since I was a kid. Ghostbusters came out, I think it was 1984?
84, 85, something
like that. Something like that, eh? So I was at a young age when Ghostbusters came out, and man, it's helped me a lot. It's been a focus for my life. It's been a focus to keep me, sane from the stresses and the downtime of life and whatnot. And ever since I've been involved with the Ghostbusters community, I've been nothing but busy, and I love it. Yeah. And even meeting friends like Jonathan. Jonathan's been really amazing. He's an amazing guy. He's loyal like a dog, and he's been really awesome. So I'm really glad to have Jonathan on board with Lethbridge Ghostbusters. Well, we've got people messaging us saying hello and stuff on our live chat. So if you guys, again, if you're saying hi and whatnot, we'd love to do shout-outs and stuff. Drop a line, and we'd happy to do shout-outs here live on Just FM and Just TV. So yeah,
And since people are on there, don't forget there's an app for Just TV. If you can, download it.
yeah, get connected, guys.
Yeah.
We wanna get you guys connected to the best possible way. And Just FM TV's app or Just FM's app, it's the best way to get connected. So
And it's not just us that is there. There's other people that do other
yeah,
stuff too.
there's
So
a
check
ton
them
of
out
other-
too. You know.
Yeah, exactly, guys. There's
So-
a ton of other hosts there too. So make sure to check them out for sure. We also wanted to make mention, Lethbridge Ghostbusters will be running a zombie walk, and we actually, like Jonathan was saying, we were in zombie walk this year, and Cat Panic. I keep saying her name wrong. That's just one of those names that are so funny to me. Cat Panic. I wanted to say thank you to Cat Panic for allowing us to take over Zombie Walk. It was an interesting zombie walk this year. It was my first zombie walk that we got to participate in, and I had a blast. I had so much fun, guys, and we got to meet a whole bunch of new people too, and I got to get a bunch of new friends out of the deal too, and it was just an awesome experience. The vendors there, they were great. My son, he was, if you remember, were you there for the whole thing?
No, I left right before because I was thinking about entering the food competition.
Yeah, the brain eating competition, it was amazing, man.
I kind of figured what was in there. I could tell by the squishy. Yeah, it was like what was in there. I was like, eee.
Yeah, my son Blade, he was right in there, and he was all dressed up and all makeup up, and he was so into the zone of the zombie thing that day. When they nobody was it wasn't a very big zombie walk, but it was a fair sized zombie walk. Yeah, for the season, the time, because it was fairly cold. It
was like -2 or something. That day it was really
just
cold.
really cold that day. But yeah, no, my son Blade, he was just right in there with the brain eating contest, and you should see the video. I got the video actually posted on our Lethbridge Ghostbusters page, and he looks like a real zombie actually eating brains. And it looks so amazing and so awesome. And even a professional photography group came, and this was right after you left, I guess, and they came and was doing a photo shoot for a wedding couple. They were doing their wedding that day, and they wanted to join up zombies. And my son, he was just right in there, like, you know, those brains, I want the bride. And you're going to see those pictures and whatnot. Go check out my page, they're there, and yeah, he's a riot, you know, my son. And yeah, he's always like the centerpiece of every single party. But yeah, the zombie walk again, it was amazing, and again, to Cat Panic, thank you so much for letting us get involved, and for even being there. It was awesome, and just working with you guys, it was great. So thank you very much, Cat Panic. If there are any vendors out there that are looking to get involved with Zombie Walk, please feel free to hit us up at dbmartin, martin121@gmail.com. I'll be dropping a link sometime later. And you can get in touch with us then, and we'd love to hook you up with a spot for vendors and all that fun stuff, and represent Zombie Walk, Lethbridge Zombie Walk 2019. I'm trying really hard to get the brains. If you guys had attended any past Zombie Walks, and if you guys were at, I think it was 2014, 2015 in that area, the Brains, it's a rockabilly group. It's an amazing band, man, and they came here, did a show, and I'm trying really hard. I would love to have them back. I'd love to have a live event for the next Zombie Walk, and as well, I want to hold the Zombie Walk in a warmer season. So I really want to be able to get things rolling soon here, and like I said, get a good event happening for you for summer or early or late summer or something like that. But yeah, guys, if you're interested, hit us up, and we'll get you connected. Going to talk about Cujo Custom and Wood and the Lethbridge Ghostbusters have partnered up to create the Real Ghostbusters Proton Pack. Now, this Proton Pack, guys, is a dream come true Proton Pack, man. they got these kits out there for the movie style proton pack, and that's obviously a must-have in your life. But being a kid growing up and watching the Ghostbusters cartoon, I've always wanted one of those proton packs. Were you into the cartoon, Jonathan?
I've actually never watched the cartoon until you showed me that the other day. I didn't even know there was a cartoon actually until the movie. So brand new, holy God, for me.
So you bring him into the world, and he's just learning everything. So that's awesome. Yeah, I know. Growing up, man. I guess what year were you born? I'm
93.
Sorry, 93.
I was a young.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
I'm feeling old now, guys. I feel like a dinosaur.
No, I never watched the TV show until you were talking about Sam Hain and stuff like that. Because we have that fight that he was stabilized, and I thought he was caught, but no, he was actually destabilized.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Wow, I feel like a dinosaur. So, anyways, let's talk about the Ghostbusters Proton Pack. The real Ghostbusters Proton Pack. It's from the cartoon version, and it's something that any kid who grew up in the late 80s and the early 90s and mid 90s and whatnot, who know the Ghostbusters cartoon, it's a proton pack that we've always wanted. It's something that I wanted as a kid, and something I wanted growing up. And I'm now hooked up with an amazing bunch of people. Dennis and his wife, or girlfriend Nicole, at Cujo Custom Wood, and we're going to attempt to make a proton pack that is designed based on the Atomic Tiki proton pack Mark II design. I think that's the Mark II or Mark I, but either way. The original design is from Atomic Tiki, so if you guys are out there on the internet or Facebook land, check them out, Atomic Tiki, or go in the Ghostbusters community, look up the real Ghostbusters Proton Pack Atomic Tiki, and you guys will get hooked up with them. Or you guys can even look on my page, and we got pictures of it. But we're hooked up with this group, and we're going to be selling the Proton Pack. And yes, it's going to be made out of wood. We're going to try and make it as lightweight as possible, so that people...
Except for mine.
Pardon me?
Except for mine.
Oh, except for Jonathan's. Jonathan wants a heavyweight. But yeah, guys, we want to create this proton pack and make it as I guess lightweight as possible, so that it's not so heavy on your backs or on your kids and whatnot, and as well make a sturdy, survivable, durable proton pack, strong proton pack. This proton pack, it won't be moddable, so you won't be able to take it apart. It will be a final design. So if you guys
thinking, like, if people want like custom look, like storage, have a hatch on the top so they can just lock it, like even have it at home and store some stuff in there. Even even just having it in your house would be an awesome item to have.
Yeah, even it's a centerpiece.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it just doesn't have to be for cosplay events or whatnot. It can be just a centerpiece to show off. I know people are putting their proton packs in showcases and frames and whatnot, and making them look all nice and snazzy. But this proton pack, it's not going to be moddable. So if you guys want any lights or accessories added to this proton pack, let us know. Yeah, and we're going to get you hooked up. And again, it'll be a final sale. It'll be a final product, and that'll be it, guys. Won't be able to mod it, but it'll be what we're attempting to do. So these guys, I've showed off their work on my Facebook page, the Cujo Custom and Wood, and they do an amazing job, you guys. They take used wood and whatnot, pallets, and even all that fun stuff, and they make little trinkets, little dog bowls. They make everything, like beds, whatever, man. They can make whatever you guys want. I've seen them create some sturdy-looking cars, and we're going to actually be selling a Ghostbusters Ecto 1 car out of wood, and it can be turned into a cooler, or it can be just a sturdy play toy or a centerpiece. But yeah, guys, we got a whole bunch of things on the go there with Cujo Customs.
Yeah, because we even think about a containment unit too.
Yes, we are. We are creating a tabletop mobile containment unit, and this containment unit is going to be the size practically of a microwave, no bigger than that, and it's going to be modded so that the spirit trap, if you guys are familiar with the Ghostbusters gear out there, Spirit Halloween came out with a bunch of Ghostbusters gear, and the trap that was designed from the Spirit Halloween store. We are going to make it so that our containment grid is designed specifically for that, and as well for those traps that are able to come out and be the two-piece normal trap. But yeah, no, this containment unit I'm really excited about, and we got a really good design, and I'm really confident as well with the team that I got put together that we'll be able to put together a good product for you guys, and I'm super excited for it. But again, orders are open now. We are starting to sell these guys at $800 a pop, and any accessories or anything.
Just cut you up there. $800. Is that just the wood basic, or is that with the wiring? Because the wiring is going to probably cost a little bit more.
And that's what I was just going to get at here. So the wiring and whatnot, I'm sure we're going to be. Well, I'm not sure. We are going to be having the lighting and the sounds and whatnot. We won't have to have that in there if you guys don't want that. But that's those sort of accessories and additions and whatnot will be able to be added, and that will be just an extra cost and whatnot. That's just something that we'll be able to work out and whatnot. So if you guys are out there and you guys want a proton pack and Canadian made and whatnot, and you guys don't have to worry about shipping the proton pack across the border. And I'll tell you a funny story about that, guys. I got to tell you a funny story. I was trying to get my proton pack across the border, and I was trying to get it from Alex Rodriguez, Circle City Ghostbusters, and yeah, the border patrol or whatever, whoever was down there, they never watched movies because they thought what I was bringing across the border was a bomb. Yeah, they thought it was a bomb. And you guys, get with the times. It's a proton pack, watch your movies.
They never watch Ghostbusters, and like, when?
Yeah, no kidding, right? So they got my proton pack sitting at the border thinking it's a bomb. And I'm like, I want my gear, buddy. Let's get this going. This was ordered a week ago. So yeah, no. Again, guys, if you don't want to have to worry about the customs and all that shipping and stuff, and you want to get it in Canada and whatnot, we're happy to build it for you. I'm happy to make it for you, and we'll get you hooked up with all the Ghostbusters gear. We're going to be making Ghostbusters proton packs, the containment unit, and the trap, and the Ecto-1 car. So again, all the prices are on my website, Lethbridge Ghostbusters, as well as Lethbridge Ghostbusters presents Hook and Ladder, the Geek Hour, and D. Martin Promotions is another venture company that I started up. All those prices are all out there. So if you want, check them out. We're going to move on to Ghostbusters news, guys. The return of Vigo. Dum dum dum. This is one of the biggest and most awesomest baddie villains out there that I've ever laid my eyes on, and I grew up with Vigo and all that fun stuff. You watch Ghostbusters too, no?
Yeah, I'm watching the new one.
Yeah, so Jonathan knows all about Vigo, and we love Vigo. We try and hunt Vigo down as much as possible when he gets when he shows up on the Ghostbusters World app, and yeah, I'm excited for his return. He's going to be returning in a comic series, and I'll tell you a little synopsis of the series, guys. 20 years in the future, and a new generation of Ghostbusters is sent on all the jobs. Ray, Winston, Peter, and Egon just don't feel like taking on themselves. The Sanctum of Slime Ghostbusters, Bridget, Samuel, Gabriel, and Alan have proven themselves many times over. First against the demon Dumazu, and later with the Ghostbusters of many other dimensions in the recent crossover event, and now they're ready for an easy gig, something like an easy haunted or a simple haunted house, but they'd better be careful. You never know what you could wish for or what could happen. And that what, it's not spelled W-H-A-T, it's W-A-T.
As in what? Like voltage.
Okay, so now if you guys are familiar with the Ghostbusters universe, Watt is from the Ghostbusters cartoon. He's a bad guy and a demon, and he's like, what is that story, the nursery rhyme with Hansel and Gretel and whatnot. Anyways.
No, Hansel and Gretel was with the witch.
Yeah, something like that.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
So they go out to the story is they go out to this house, and this old lady, she's apparently saying that her house is haunted, and the Ghostbusters are investigating, and they end up finding out that there's a lot more going on. A lot more going on, and what is actually the main big villain there, and yeah, like it's amazing episode.
Not as bad as Vigo, but
Exactly, not as bad as Vigo. Vigo, he's the big daddy of them all, the Carpathian, man. And he's got the river of mood slime. And, yeah, you know, I'm excited for his return.
I'm sorry, but Vigo is nothing compared to Cthulhu. Cthulhu is like everything.
Oh, okay. We'll have this debate later on, but yeah,
We should have it.
we should. Who's bigger and badder? You know what? I'm gonna start bringing my Tobin Spirit Guide with me every time, and then I'm gonna bring out the book. I'll be like, sorry, my class 5 is bigger than your class 7 or class 4.
But Cthulhu is not even a class. He's not even like on the spectrum. That's how badass he is.
You know, what was he again? What I can't remember what Cthulhu was.
Cthulhu doesn't even have a class.
If you guys aren't familiar with Cthulhu, let Jonathan explain who Cthulhu is.
Cthulhu came from, I believe, the Greek first, because he was actually like he's like a Kraken kind of meets Davy Jones kind of baby, I guess. What happens is somebody who's pure of heart, pure soul, like just pretty much Jesus, essentially. They have to have a ritual, and if you sacrifice this pure being, it's literally the end of the world. Everybody starts killing each other. Yeah, he's
a big demon.
He's a really big demon. He's actually a god, actually.
Yeah, and if any of you guys have seen the movie The Mist, Stephen King's The Mist, there's a big monster in that movie, and it looks like... Have you seen The Mist?
Yeah, it's actually Cthulhu.
Is it Cthulhu?
I watched it. It's actually Cthulhu.
And yeah, like, he's a big guy, man.
And also
he's scary.
A game for the PS4 actually came out called Call of Cthulhu.
Oh, wow.
It's actually a survival, and you're this detective who's the pure of everything, and he ends up trying, like, you get 3 choices. Partake of the ritual and sacrifice yourself.
Okay.
Or you sacrifice somebody else and end the ritual because you have to sacrifice somebody, or just not even take the ritual at all.
Okay.
Such an easy game. I plowed it in like 12 hours, and it's a recommended 20-hour game. Too easy.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was $80 for it, so I was a little upset. So I took it back into EV Games, and yeah, if you like Survivor games and you want to check out Cthulhu, that would be the best bet to look at it. Like I said, it's a 20-hour game, minimal.
And is this character actually involved in any other games or anything out there? Do you know that he's involved with any other games like D&D or anything like that? Is he a character?
Cthulhu is he's a campaign of D&D. He is actually not as bad as Tiamat, but he's still up there.
Okay.
A 500 dragon, you can't beat a 500 dragon, who is also a god. Or actually, she's the goddess of serpents.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that's... honest, guys, you know, there's so many big baddie monsters that us Ghostbusters love to fight and get involved with.
So, like I said, Vigo's not as bad as Cthulhu and Tiamat.
We'll get back. Let's get back to Vigo. I'm excited for Vigo. His return, and he's going to be taking on a new team of Ghostbusters, and as well another generation of Ghostbusters too. If you guys want, check out the comic series. I'm sure you'll be able to get hooked up with your local comic book store out there and get yourself hooked up with the Ghostbusters comic series. There's also the release of the Stranger Things Ghostbusters comic, or the Ghostbusters pack. So if any of you guys watch Stranger Things too, there is a couple episodes that are dedicated or Ghostbuster themed, and
yeah, they're both around the Halloween, weren't they?
Yes,
I think somewhere around there. Yeah,
yeah, it's a Halloween episode, and again, like they made awesome proton packs. Even like I know they're made out of cardboard or whatever, and little craft wiring and stuff. But again, like they made an awesome proton pack with those with the Stranger Things. And when you get this pack of toys, the detail on these toys are amazing. From the actors' facial expressions to their uniforms to their shoes, the detail is immaculate and amazing. And then they brought out the proton pack, and again, the detail and all that stuff just blows me away. And how fine detail they can get these little things, you know what I mean? It's just mind blowing what they can do nowadays. when we grew up, we never had toys like that. I'm so jealous of my son and all these kids nowadays.
Yeah, Lego was even better than when we had it back then.
I know, right? Like they got
the Millennium Falcon. Like what?
Exactly, like a 3,000 piece Millennium Falcon, or even Lego tape. Like you got my Lego tape for your wall. You can put all your Lego sets onto your wall and build them on your wall. And you know what? Where was that junk when I grew up?
Exactly.
I'm so jealous of my son.
I still have my Bear 50 cal and still with all my I took all my Lego, just built a gun just because I could.
So that's when I start, I take over my son's stuff, and yeah, there's a battle between me and the son during Christmas time, and I'm always trying to get involved with his toys. Again, we're here on Jess FM and Jess TV live. And we're with Lethbridge Ghostbusters Presents Hook and Ladder the Geek Hour. We're with Jonathan and Devin. And we'll continue here. We're also sad to hear that the Lethbridge Ghostbusters Firehouse is being discontinued. And
Lego, not Lethbridge?
Or, sorry, yeah. I'm so obsessed with my group.
Come on, this is my baby.
But anyways, no. The Ghostbusters, that's it. The Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse. See, I'm a geek. Come on, this is the Geek Hour. The Lego Ghostbusters Firehouse is being discontinued, guys. If you guys are Lego collectors, get out there, get that Ghostbusters Firehouse. It's on sale now, and you won't be able to get it. They're going to discontinue that set, and I'm sad to see it go. I have a set of my own, and I want to buy another one, and it looks like it's going to take an eBay auction for me to get it.
Uh-oh. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know, right? So, again, if you guys are into Lego and you guys are into the whole geek stuff, Ghostbusters, their Firehouse is out there. They also have the Ghostbusters Ecto car from the first movie and the second, and the 2016 Answer the Call Girl movie. And you guys can collect all that stuff, and it's an amazing set. I have them all. And as well, even the Playmobil set. They created a Ghostbusters Playmobil set. And all the detail and stuff is all awesome, guys. So again, I'm a child at heart, big geek, and I collect all this stuff. So I know how it all is there. Coming this spring, the Diamond Select Toys are coming out with a marshmallow covered Egon Spengler toy figure. And
so it's pretty much just like when Big Ben got slimed. It's just
in the movie, yeah.
Egon is full of marshmallows.
Yeah, exactly. So this character, the toy figure, it's really craftily designed. It's got all the detail there, from again the proton pack to the marshmallow stuff to the uniforms and whatnot. And it's such an awesome toy series. They also come with a little piece that ends up hooking up to a stand. And the second series, I believe, is turning into the Ghostbusters Firehouse. The first series was was Zool's Temple. If you got to see that, I don't know if you've seen the. Did you happen to see that toy line?
No, I haven't seen the toy line, but no.
So the first toy line, the backdrop, every toy comes with a Zool temple backdrop piece, and yeah, when you collect them all, it creates a big, amazing little scene there. And you got to collect them all if you want to get that big scene. And I totally advise you guys and your collectors to get out there. Talk ugly Ghostbusters sweaters. Yes, this is the Christmas season. To be jolly, fa la 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 la. Get your Ghostbusters ugly sweater. Yeah, I gotta get me one. I don't know. I'd love to get Jonathan one, but I got Jonathan an awesome Christmas gift. We'll talk about our Christmas gift that I got for him after. But yeah, the ugly Christmas sweaters. If you guys are out there, I drop links on all my pages and stuff. Get your ugly Christmas sweater.
Listen, this much. I don't really like Christmas too much, but I probably would get a ugly Ghostbusters sweater just because it's Ghostbusters.
Yeah, an ugly sweater, man. You gotta have one. Everybody's gotta have one.
Yeah.
So they're all out there, guys. If you guys can show off your Christmas sweaters, we'd love to see you drop pictures on our Jess FM and Jess TV Hook and Ladder link. Drop your pictures down, guys. If you have ugly sweaters or geeky Christmas pictures or themed Christmas tree pictures, for that matter. Drop us pictures. We love to see your pictures. We love to see your comments. We love to see your likes, your love, all that fun stuff. So that's what it's all there for.
We might talk about this later, but we might even probably have a prize for the best sweater picture, maybe.
Hey,
Maybe.
yeah, Lethbridge Ghostbusters could totally provide a prize for the best ugly sweater picture and whatnot. So if you
Family, couples, singles.
So if you guys want, share this link, get this live online show shared, and get into this contest. We just created a contest. The best ugly picture sweater. We're going to give away free prizes. And you know what? Lethbridge Ghostbusters loves to give away free stuff. I have a lot of free swag. I created a lot of characters and cartoon characters and whatnot that I have my own sock puppet line. And again, all of the funds and merchandise that is being sold through Lethbridge Ghostbusters, all of those funds goes towards the school programs and assistant programs and the volunteers involved. We don't keep anything. The only thing we do is maybe keep something just to keep the group going, like paper, blah blah blah. But hey, you know, we gotta keep the ship afloat.
And don't worry, Devin and I and our family cannot participate in this. This is for you guys alone.
Yes, this is for all you guys. So
because if we entered it, we'd probably be a tie between both of us, because I think we have pretty good ideas.
Yeah, we really like to have contests. It's like sibling rivalry. You know? It's like, I'm better than you. So, no. But yeah, guys, if you guys can, drop us your pictures, drop us your posts, and we'd love to see them. And again, we'd love to hook you up with the prize with the Lethbridge Ghostbusters. And again, share Dress FM, share their app, share their links, share. And like what we want to see. Like. We want to see Jess FM everywhere, guys. Jess FM and Jess TV. So I'm going to let Jonathan take over here for a little bit. We got a little project on the go we've created.
Oh, yeah.
So Jonathan, lead away, buddy. I'm going to get everybody connected up with the links here.
So we kind of put a little surprise in there already. When we talk about D&D, I'm making a Savage Worlds Ghostbusters theme. It's what Savage Worlds is like. It's a D&D role-playing game, but it's with multiple universes. So there's ones with like zombie apocalypse. You can make one from like you playing in World War II. Essentially, it's just pretty much anything that D&D can't touch. That's what Savage Worlds is. So I was talking to Devin, and because his wife goes every Saturday, so I was thinking, why not make a Savage Worlds Ghostbusters version? So essentially, we got in the mix. I've looked at a spirit guide. That's where Team Mad and Cthulhu came from. Yeah. So yeah, you know, I've got the minions down. I just gotta figure out the attack and stuff for everybody else, and it's a long process. But once it gets into it, it'll be a really fun role-playing game.
Yeah, and again, like this is a game that isn't created yet, guys. We're trying to put our own spin on this D&D thing because, again, like Jonathan said, my wife goes out there and plays with her brother, and they do the D&D thing, and that game goes on for weeks, man. You can play D&D for hours. Did you know that? You can play it for 14 hours, like a whole freaking day of playing just one bloody game. How can you guys
This one
do
could
that?
be the same thing. It's just, like I said, you can put your own spin on it. Whatever you feel like doing, that's what Savage Worlds is pretty much any other universe that D&D can't touch.
So Jonathan is doing an awesome job, and he's, like you said, he's taken the Tobin Spirit Guide, looking at all the monsters and ghosts and bad villains in there, and creating a D&D universe, and putting our own Ghostbusters spin on it. And you know, I'm excited for this game. I'm excited to create my own character and learn how to play D&D myself.
I'm actually surprised because this is going to be my first time DMing something. So
yeah,
it's going to be a nice little touch.
Yeah, so he's going to be the host, the ringleader of our circus. I'm also in talks with another Ghostbusters group out there. I can't say the name quite yet because I'm not allowed to post that one yet until we've got an actual name. But Nathan Bonner, he's another guy who's on my Facebook friends list, and he's another Ghostbuster guy out there, and we're trying to put our own mark on the Ghostbusters world, and we're revitalizing the slime that you guys grew up with back in the day, and I loved playing with the slime when I was a kid. I even ate that stuff. That's probably why I'm so geeky and messed up. But yeah, no, we're trying to recreate all the stuff that we grew up with and we loved, and we want to bring it to the generation that doesn't know who it is and whatnot, and get them involved. And
being and even to be a kid at it too.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. So again, Nathan Bonner, he's on my page. He's another partner of mine, and we're trying to recreate a bunch of Ghostbusters stuff and put our own spin and mark on it. We're going to, I guess, this is what we're here. This is what we're all about. We're going to release a ghost every time. I used to do videos from my own home there. Now that I'm on Jess FM and Jess TV, we're going to be releasing ghosts. And I got a ghost that we're going to release. And he's not so much of a ghost. He is part of the Ghostbusters crew. I'm going to pull up his little image here. And he is... I'm hoping that he'll show up on the camera here. So, Jonathan, what's his name?
The Rookie Kid.
So, if you guys are able to see, yeah, I'm going to go a little closer. So, mind me. This is the Rookie Kid, guys. This is my sock puppet line that I created, and he is a very cute little dude. He helps us bust those ghosts and bring our own little spin onto our sock puppet line and whatnot in the Ghostbusters universe. And again, we are releasing a ghost every time we do an episode here on Jess FM and Jess TV, and you can order the sock puppet, the Rookie Kid here, in mini posters, stickers, buttons. We're also getting t-shirts. I want to make patches of this guy. I also want to make sweat towels too, because when I work out and whatnot, I'd like to have a different sweat towel. And I got 22 characters. I got 22 cartoon characters that I can work with here, and that you guys can get a 22-day different sweat towel for your gym workout if you guys want. But yeah, hit us up, guys. We'd love to get all these things made for you. And again, all of these funds and merchandise and all that stuff, all the funds go towards helping out the school system.
And the prices are on his Facebook page. On
Yes.
the Lethbridge Ghostbusters page, actually.
Yes, on Lethbridge Ghostbusters Facebook page, or you can check it out on Hook and Ladder, or you can check it on Devin Petrak. That's my Facebook page. That's my name. Join me up. By all means, hit me up. Drop me a line. I'd be more than happy to get you guys hooked up with all of our links and all that fun stuff here. Let's get our announcements back. So, now that we're done with Ghostbusters news, we're on to entertainment news. Because again, this is the Hook and Ladder Geek Hour on Jess FM and Jess TV, and we talk about everything entertainment-wise. Everything geeky, guys. So we have some very, very sad news.
Oh yeah.
This hit the world hard, and it made shockwaves through the news world and through the comic book world on the DC side and the Marvel universe. And I'm very sad to announce Stan Lee had passed away November 2nd.
12th.
November 12th, 2018, and they have ruled that his death was due to heart failure. And we're really sad to see you go, Stan, but you lived a very long life.
He gave us 90-something years of awesomeness.
Of awesomeness, and he created a world. He created childhoods. He created, nostalgia. He created a lot of things.
Yeah.
And Stan Lee will be very sorely missed. And even us in the Ghostbusters world, he's part of our Ghostbusters world too. I don't know if you got to see that comic crossover with Stan Lee.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
That's actually the last
Stan Lee's-
comics book I actually bought from him.
Yeah,
With him in it, I mean.
Yeah, Stan Lee's standing with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So again, we salute you, Stan Lee. We'll miss you, big guy.
Yeah.
We also want to talk about Florida. There was this news. If you guys watching Facebook out there or watching even the news, a man in Florida hanging on a hang glider for 2.5 minutes because his instructor forgot to attach
him.
him.
So he was completely attached, so he was hanging on for dear life.
Yeah,
It was kind of funny, but horrifying at the same time.
Yeah.
Just to say.
When I got the video myself, I was even sitting on the toilet. And I was the whole 2.5 minutes watching this guy hanging on for dear life, 4,000 feet in the air.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh,
But he is safe.
he's safe, and he has
probably a few bumps and scratches.
He landed in the hospital, and he's got to have surgery on some tendons and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, oh my gosh, 2.5 minutes hanging on for dear life, 4,000 feet above the air. Oh my gosh, I don't know.
That's farther than a plane would fly. Cause
Not something I could do, guys. Yeah. I got some sad news to say for all you Canadian mail delivery people out there, or people expecting mail in the with the Canadian mail system. There's still delays, guys. This even affects me in my store. So if you guys are ordering anything from Canada or anything from my page, please, please, please don't think that we've forgotten about you. It's just politics, man, and it's out of our hands, and it's between the U.S. government, or I mean the Canadian government and the Postal Service, and hopefully they can get this worked out. They said that they'll still have delays for a couple more weeks, guys. So if you guys are expecting anything in the mail coming from across the border or anything, please, 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 just be patient. Everything will be there in time. Back to entertainment news. We're talking about Fortnite. If you guys are gamers out there, Season 7 just came out, and the Fortnite just released a new add-on to that. They winterized part of their map. They also brought in planes, so now you can shoot your opponents and fly around and have fun. They also
That's where I'm going to excel.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Okay, so
yeah, so I love the planes too. So they also have a creative mode, so you can create your own island. I don't know if you were able to check that.
No, not yet, but I'm probably going to spend a whole day tomorrow creating my own island.
Yeah, so you can create your own island and have your own, or create your own obstacles and have fun with that. And again, Fortnite, don't get too addicted to it, guys. It can be addicting. My son spent all day playing it, and he's going to probably do it all weekend. But
I've actually tried playing other games so I don't go to Fortnite. I actually tried going and doing the daily and then logging off.
Pace yourself with Fortnite, guys.
Yeah.
Season 7 is fun. Another news, Red Dead 2 players want dogs to help out with hunting. If you guys ever play Red Dead 2, it's a Western simulator, GTA type game. It's a fun game, guys. I enjoy it. I actually bought it when it first came out, and I agree with the people out there in the article. I agree. We should have dogs helping us hunting out the animals and whatnot. Help me out hunting out that bear or that legendary elk or whatever, that legendary moose or something. You know what I mean?
Legendary something.
Yeah. So yeah, to have animals or have the dog and whatnot, that would be an awesome thing to have there. Avengers 4 trailer just got released, you guys. If you are paying attention to the movie world, Avengers 4 trailer, I'm excited. If you guys seen it, I suggest you guys check it out. It is on all my pages and all that fun stuff. A lot of amazing things happened after Thanos' snap.
Yeah.
And actually, they just came out, buddy. They just actually released the name of the snap. So the snap has a
name now, really?
Name.
What's it called?
The Decimation, or the Decimator, or something like
that. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess because when he flicks it, 50% of the people die. So yeah, I guess.
All living species and everything dies. So the Decimator, the snap, it has a name, and there's a lot of changes happening in the Marvel universe with those guys. They lost a lot of characters. If you guys seen the most recent Avengers Infinity War, I don't want to give too much plots away, because if anybody hasn't seen it yet, I don't want to ruin it for them.
It's been out for 2 years. If you haven't seen it, you live in a rut.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of I don't want to ruin it for them. But, again, a lot of people were lost in that last movie, and this next movie looks amazing. And
it's just pretty much a continuance of that.
Yeah, exactly. It's right after that movie. And Tony Stark, the Iron Man,
I just realized,
stuck in space, and I'm sad for Iron Man. So
what I just realized?
What's that, buddy?
This is gonna be the first movie Stan Lee will not be into.
No. They actually did. They did. They got his last.
Never mind.
No, they got his last.
Never mind.
Cameo. Yeah. So that's that for Stan Lee's cameo appearances, and as well Hawkeye. Hawkeye's character, if you guys are familiar again with the Marvel's universe or Avengers, Hawkeye changes, man.
He becomes Rogue.
Ronin. Ronin is a word for a lone samurai or a lone warrior.
Yeah.
And if you guys ever read the comics, there is a comic series about Hawkeye and Ronin. And again, guys, a lot of changes in the Marvel universe. I'm excited to see Ronin and all these characters come to life, and the changes. Another movie news: Todd Phillips' Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix just finished wrapping up filming. So if you guys are familiar with the new Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix, check it out. I'm super excited about this. Have you checked it out, Jonathan? Did you check out the trailers?
No, I actually didn't know they were coming out with a new Joker movie, actually.
Really? talk about living under a rock, guys.
Yes.
So Joaquin Phoenix, he's going to be doing an origin Joker movie, and it's going to be an 80s style gangster type movie, and it looks amazing. I'm so excited for it. I love Joaquin and all of his movies and all his acting, and my nose is super itchy. And I'm excited for this Joker movie, guys. Like I think he's gonna blow Heath Ledger away. What do you think?
No.
No.
Heath Ledger was the best Joker. If anybody comes close to him, I will literally bow down and pray.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm going to have to go on the fence with you here, and I think Joaquin's going to pull it off. I think he's going to do a better job. I don't know, buddy.
We'll see.
We'll have to see.
There's only one person that'll be a better Joker than he was.
Jack Nicholson.
No, Johnny Depp.
Oh, okay.
Johnny Depp will be amazing as a Joker.
He's got a crush on Johnny Depp, guys. So yeah, if you guys are excited for this movie, check it out. Be ready to see Joaquin as the new Joker. Another movie news, the new Child's Play movie coming out this June 21st, 2019. And, I gotta say, they made some changes to Chucky and to
this
the
one I don't know if I'm going to like, because they completely, ripped out Chucky.
They I don't know. Yeah, they might have ruined Chucky. We'll see what happens.
I'll watch it because
if any of you are familiar with Child's Play, it's an old horror movie series that came out back in the 80s. And it follows a gangster, Charles Lee Ray, who ends up possessing a doll. In a store during a fight with a cop.
No, he's running away from a cop because he was trying to steal it. Break into it, rob a bank.
Yeah. So anyways, he performs a voodoo ritual and ends up becoming possessed into this doll.
And now ever since then, he's been trying to possess a kid so he could live in flesh again.
Yeah. So they've made a bunch of changes. So it's not the good guy doll is not there anymore. They've now called it the buddy doll. And wow, I'm excited to see this movie, but I'm a little on the fence, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Other movie news, we watched recently a movie called Repo Man.
The new one.
I gotta show you guys. This is a Christmas present I got for Jonathan. Come up to this camera, Jonathan. I got him matching Union Man tattoos, so he's got a tattoo like me from the Union. We're from the Union, guys. The Repo Man movie. If you guys ever see that movie, check it out.
The new one, not the old one. The new one.
Yeah, not the old one with Emilio Estevez. The new one with Jude Law and Forrest Whitaker. Again, it's a futuristic movie, and it's an amazing movie. Awesome soundtrack. And again, a lot of fun stuff.
The ending was a really interesting plot twist. Very interesting plot twist, I'd have to say.
Okay, so we're almost out of time here, and one last movie I want to talk about: Kurt Russell's new Christmas Chronicles Santa movie. If you guys are into the Christmas spirit, and if you aren't, I totally suggest to you guys check out the Christmas
Chronicles.
The Christmas Chronicles, the new Santa movie with Kurt Russell. You guys will love it. You guys, it's an amazing movie. He's my new Santa Claus. Bye, Tim Allen. Yeah, welcome, Kurt Russell. So, I think that's all we're going to have for today, guys. It's been an awesome show. We're really happy to be here. We can't wait to see you guys next time. We won't be here every Friday. We're going to be here every second Friday, and we'll have some amazing, cool news for you. Also, we'll have a special guest the next time we're here, and yeah, that'll be that. Other than that, thank you much from Devin and Jonathan at Hook and Ladder, the Geek Hour here on Jess FM and Jess TV. Much love.